Alright, welcome to Space Engineers. I'm going to load up my Cadderly Ship Expo because I was informed on a multiplayer Facebook group for Space Engineers that if I tried loading one of these ships up or building one of these ships on their servers, I would probably get myself banned. And we're going to show why here in a second once it finally loads up the game. Yay, a lovely black screen. How nice. There we go. I see some action starting to go here. I see the barest hint of drills. Alright, there we go. So this is Cadderly Ship Expo. Oops. I just banged into some shit. Okay, so these are the newest versions of Cadderly right here, where I deleted. Let's turn off that. The middle row of drills, just for reference. So we're 15 blocks across, 5 blocks tall, so 15 times 5 is normally 75 blocks. 75 drills. So if you're talking a moderately populated server and they limit each player to 5 drills per ship, this is 15 ships worth of drills. Well, this isn't because I deleted some. This is actually only 62 drills. Only 62 drills. This is 75, this is 75, this is 75, this is only 25. This is the initial full version of Cadderly that I did. I just built a box, stuck some drills on it, and a primitive drive section, and just kind of grew from there. And this is the I guess the prototype of Cadderly. This is 13 blocks across, 5 high with a single hole in the middle for a docking clamp because she docks in nose first. So this is this is 64 drills. Anywho, so let's do some PCU comparison. And then this is actually just a cave thing that I ended up building. So we can get rid of that. Alright, so that can go away. Alright, so now let's bring up... I have a lot of these, so I can actually sort for it. So I could go for... I can go with cladding. Let's just modify this one here. So we'll actually bring this up. And we're going to do some stuff to this because I need to make this compliant with everything else. So we're going to delete the outermost row. It should all just be armor blocks behind it, so that's not a big deal. Oh, there's a door there. Okay. Some passage blocks because I'll show you the interior of the ship once I get these drills all deleted. Because we're going to have to go in the interior and do some stuff anyway. And I figured, hey, I might as well do this on stream. No problem. Oh, I just lost my containment. Alright. So basically, I'm just shaving the front end of the hull off here. Okay, so that's that. This is what's left of the ship after I delete all of the drills. What I want to do is right here on the center line bit right here. The center line is actually not where the wall is. It's actually off a bit. Is what I think I'm going to end up doing. This is going to be kind of messy. I might extend this out forward a bit so I can actually link it into some stuff. Alright, so let's get some... So with this going here, might as well get some conveyor tubes. Now I'm going to be just kind of doing this, you know, on the fly. Okay, and then we'll put in some armor tubes here. That, and then I'm going to put a standard conveyor junction here to make that airtight. And then what we'll end up doing... Actually, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next after that. So I might end up changing this as I go. I might not stick with what I got here. I'll also have to figure out what to do with this junction box. I'll have to figure out what to do with that. I might put some more conveyor blocks in to make it all link together. Well, let's step inside for a sec. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so normally this would be a wall of drills I'd be looking at. So yeah, cryopod, obviously. I got a large industrial reactor here. I got a full medical bay. I got a fully upgraded industrial assembler, a fully upgraded industrial refinery, some battery packs. This is all just stock and DLC parts. Grav generator. I got a little airlock axis here with the sensor that trips when you get near this door. A little skiff or escape pod looking thing goes here, and it's perfectly sized, small grid pops out. Then we got the machinery deck. All this is the machinery space of the ship. This whole nasty looking contraption here. So all this is clad in, I want to say this is heavy armor. And there's some joints here I got to figure out how to fix because that's not quite right. I need to flip these around. But yeah, there's the whole machinery deck in there. There's a camera located here, so I can line up with the docking port when I dock, and the thing over here that is deleted, but or any other side port if you got a thing. Oh yeah, I got the idle movement going for turrets. Lightly armed, 3 Gatlings, an assault turret. There's also some interior turrets down here, kind of chilling out. And this is where the bulk of the thrust comes from, is downward facing. This thing is designed with a mag plate, not a full landing gear, to land on a planet or a base. And I got 3 thrusters here for forward momentum. The sides, left and right, are singles. And this is where it's quite weak, is upward facing thrusters, only 4 smalls. So not a lot of control trying to stop your upward momentum, but it's usually not what the ship's worried about. And then, hidden in here, hidden away to make it a little more streamlined, is some backward-facing thruster, or forward-facing thrusters for backwards movement. 8 total. 4 on each side. Not the best arrangement. It's ugly. It's dingy looking. Oh, you got a spotlight turret there I can control. This is much the similar, except the cladding's a little different. Actually, this one's pretty much the same. This one's missing the docking clamp here that this one has. This is a piston arrangement, extends out. And what I'm going to do is we're going to use this piston assembly arrangement thing. And we are going to add a drill head. I should get rid of that light too. That light's going to be in the way. Don't want that light there. A lot of this front fascia work is going to get changed. Actually, you know what? I want to... Let's go ahead and put conveyor block there. I could actually change that to a... I'll leave it. So we want a piston. We're going to go center line with this. Okay, that's all nice and built. Oh yeah. I gotta put my default colors on stuff, right? You can't have it just looking pretty. Oh, I can't get to that one. Can't look pretty. We don't want pretty. Okay, next we're gonna do an advanced rotor, if I can find it. Here's why. We're gonna do this. Alright, and that's gonna be there like that. Oh, whoops, I want to paint you. There we go. Like, do I? Nope. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some drills. But we're not going to add nearly as many drills as we had before. We're going to go like this. 2, 3. I think I only... Oh, did I mess that up? I gotta check my math. Alright, so maybe I only need to add... Yeah, okay. We're going to add the lightweight. No, we're not. We're going to add the full-blown ones here. This will become apparent in a second why I'm doing it that way. I'm going to make sure I'm adding it the right orientation. That looks right. Go back to here. Slap that on there. Go back to there, put that on there. I think I got one more. Now, this looks messy, and I'm not sure I'm even happy with it, but the goal is... And maybe I should put the piston further deep into the ship so it's more flush-mounted, because now I got all this space up here that looks kind of wonky, but that's okay for now. We can deal with that. Let's figure out how to get inside. Alright, so now I kind of got a view of what's going on there. Oh, it's not so deafening now. And I can still control these from the cabin. So I need to change a few things here. So where's that piston? That's that guy. Piston drill. Okay, so we're going to reverse that. Yep, that does what I want it to do. Wow, that's actually not a lot of... we need to adjust that some. I think 100 is the max we can do for that. Kilonewtons. Safely. Tappy, tappy, tappy. I wish you could... I really don't know how to just like click on it and say, let me punch in a number and be done with it. Alright, so now impulse non-axis. Come on, give me some magic here. Fine. Close enough. Alright, so that's that. So I can extend that out. Alright, it doesn't tell me how much weight is on that, but I can go to my rotor. I think it'll tell me. Alright, so we want to lock it, and I want to have a bunch of meganewtons, and I want to have a really low velocity. Okay, that's really slow. Let's I'm thinking, you know, a slow speed like that might be enough. And then I can just sit there and drill. That's the goal. I can just sit there and drill away, and this thing will start just grinding stuff off. And if I need to, and I can extend the piston out. I guess the goal kind of was to hide it. So it's going to be sitting kind of like here. So my view's not blocked out of the cockpit, maybe? Something? But I'll sweep this... What is that? How many blocks is that? 6, 7? I'll sweep like a 13, 14 block radius or diameter with this thing. And it'll be cool, you know. It's kind of what I was thinking about doing. Alright, so let's pick on an asteroid here. Let's turn on my engines and go for an asteroid. So let's do some field tests on this to see if it'll even work. Now the ship has a bunch of stuff in her holds already. Bunch of stone, bunch of whatever. Why isn't... Oh yeah, I can't even get that stuff out of the refinery. So that's still doing its thing, which looks really, really silly. That was an asteroid over there, wasn't it? Let's go faster. I'm curious what the PCU of this is now, because I don't know. Unfortunately, I had this saved in the save state before I did everything to it. The blueprint, so that's fine. Really, huh? That's like way out there? So now, because I got those blocks, the armored conveyor blocks attached to stuff, I can put lights and stuff on it. Oh, it's a donut! Oh, that's cool. There's, pretty weird looking asteroids out here, really. So yeah, my slowing down speed's not really good. That's okay. What I can do is I can turn myself and let the side thrusters do more of the work. Oh, that's a cool looking asteroid. Looks like I got a fried onion ring and a donut here. Looks like it's got some sort of ore on it. I think. I used to playing with Ore Detector Plus, so I don't even know what that is yet. Uranium? You're probably silicon. That is a crazy looking asteroid. Oh, it is uranium. Okay, good. I did discover that if you got the drills going and you don't want to hold the mouse button down all the time, you can just press inventory and then click out of that, and now your mouse is, you don't have to hold the button. That is a neat rock. So basically I can just park and hopefully I don't bang into stuff. It'd probably be more stable if I turned off or converted the ship into a station and did this, but yeah, this is the plan. This is the whole. I want to see if this actually works. If I just sit here and just grind the crap out of stuff, I should make a circular cut. And yeah, there we go. Shavy, shavy, shavy. Alright, so I gotta turn on stability control and thrusters because I move forward, or it's moving me around is what I'm saying. So we'll scoot forward a little bit more. Not a whole lot. And we'll watch that work. How's that work here? Am I stuck? No, I just hadn't got there yet. So I don't know. I don't know if this is server compliant, if this is Washington Navy Treaty compliant. The issue is the drills start getting heavy. No, so that's the reason why I use advanced pistons, because they can deal with the mass transfer of all the goodies trying to get in my holds. So I see the drills are scooping up stuff. How come they're not transferring? Are they full? I think I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. I actually don't have those hooked up to my network right now. So how about we fix that? Alright. Oh yeah, so this is the other side of the interior. This is like the living quarters. Got some lockers, got a galley, got couches to sit on. Up here you got this decked area that doesn't do a whole lot, but you got your bunks for your crew, you got a little bathroom, shower. I got spare parts that are just somehow still tied on. Then I got, you know, armory locker, another bathroom by the entranceway, double airlocks because they're simple, and then you can go outside. If she's landed, you can grab onto this ladder and get up into the ship. If you're topside, you can use this airlock to get into these passage blocks, and then there's ladder blocks right here that get you down into here. So there's a couple different ways to get out of the ship. Right now we'll just do the ghetto thing and do that. Alright, so I need to plug you into my network because you're not right now. Where is the network? Okay, I could go here and it would probably be better. So how about we do this? We'll go get rid of... Well, I suppose I could keep you. My ship is drifting away. That's just pleasant. Okay, so now we can go like this. Put you like that. I'll put another... Where are you? There. Put another reinforced block like so. Okay, that should link up everything to the network. And I should be able to go here and say, yeah, you're empty now. And now they're moving better. So let's try that load test again. Let's try that test again, now that I've discovered what was wrong with my ship. Turn on my drills. Put them in kind of auto mode for a second. Guess where I was actually facing everything. That might be a bit too close. So we'll see if we bang into stuff. Because I gotta optimize, you know, well, it might be okay. If not, we'll see. This is nowhere near as fast as mining as how the ship used to be. But, you'll see I'm moving the whole damn ship now. So we gotta back up and we gotta readjust. So I gotta be careful how I position the ship so I start shaving away at it. That's the thing I didn't have to worry about before with Cadderly, was just going to town and not worrying about it so much. Turn ourselves a little bit there. See if I bang into stuff now. So this is a lot slower than I'm used to. Actually, I could probably get away with not even using the piston block at all. I could probably just bolt the rotor directly onto that junction block and be done with it. I don't know if I need the rotor. Well, I need the rotor, obviously, to make it spin, but I don't think I need it to... I don't need the piston, maybe. So let's back up, and we'll turn that off. We'll go right over here. And we'll exit our spacecraft. Okay, so we're gonna fix a few things here. I'm not entirely happy with how this turned out. I mean, the concept is fine. They're gonna drift off and do their own thing. Get ready to use. Okay, so what I think I need to do is I need to get rid of this air lock. I need to put the piston basically right here. So you need to go away. This door is probably going to have to move, so we'll get rid of you. Might as well chop all that out. Okay. I think what I need to do is I need to create a junction box. I'm at the junction box. And then I need to armor. And I think what I ended up doing is I have heavy armor in the front of the ship. So we'll go ahead and keep that thing going. So we'll do heavy armor there. Might as well do some blocks here. Oh, gotta get rid of you. Shoot, this whole front is gonna have to get redone. The piston's gonna sit here. That's what I'm thinking I'll do. It's gonna sit right there. Oh, good. Alright, so that'll make it stick out one block from my windows that I got there. So it really is just an adjustment of what I was doing already. Nothing's super duper changed. Oh, are you gonna do the thing, or what you gonna do? Right, so now like so. And then I can pretty up the front. I have this, I want to leave a 1 meter blank, so I can basically pretty up the front here and have it still work. And then I'll figure out what to do with all this trash down here. I don't really know yet. Okay, so now my next order of business is to link this with the rest of the network. And normally I had it right here. Well, we're gonna have to shoot down sideways to do that. So we should go. Alright, so let's go get our pipage here. We'll use some naked tubes here because why not? We're fine with it. This will be a problem because I got my windows there, but okay. So let's go ahead and make a junction because I might use this for something else as well. And I should be able to just plumb it in with some straight pipes. Alright. Alright, they're green, that's good. You're gonna have to move. We'll just go ahead and get rid of you now. Oh, hello. Okay, so I got some work to pretty this up some. I got some things I could try to do. I might do light armor blocks, I might do heavy armor blocks, I'm not sure. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll go ahead and paint it my hazard yellow color. Because this is kind of like, you know, part of the ship that's got to be resistant to mining accidents. It means that air handler down there is not plugged into anything anymore, but that's fine. Now I wonder, will that work if it's like this? So I can always delete it if it doesn't work. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back inside. Okay. Back to control panel I go. Advanced rotor drill. If I can type. Okay, so we gotta. That's right, I don't have my, say 1.5. Alright, so now I go back to. Okay, so we're gonna dial that up again. Sure, we'll go more. Extend that out some. Alright, so now let's go ahead and queue up our drills. Yep, that still does its thing. If need be, I could I'll probably end up doing is I'll put on hotbar, maybe a hotbar 3. I'll put extra stuff on here so I can control the rotor, control the piston, all that other fun stuff, and get that all nice and rigged up and things. All right, so let's actually I don't have. I know how to look. Drills are not emptying. Alright, so we'll go ahead and figure out why that's a thing. Okay. Why aren't you emptying? Oops. Well, you're an advanced rotor, right? Aren't you? Yeah. Are you not plumbed in? You should be plumbed in from here. And you should... Oh, you know what? This isn't actually hooked up to the rest of the network. Well, that's an oversight on my part. This is why we test things, kiddos, because you get problems if you don't. Alright, so the rest of the network is back here. The reason why those are there, I'll show you. I'll show you why those are there. If I play on a server that has build repair turned on, I put some build repair units right here. I put 3. They're not going to be pinged on by the engines and stuff. Obviously, I don't have build repair. It's just a vacant spot. Well, the problem is now I got to see. I had the rest of the network when they were plumbed in down here or up here. So what I might end up doing is I'll just delete you, and I can delete you, and then I should be able to delete this guy. Nope, that's the piston. Alright, so now I gotta think where I gotta put more stuff. I have an idea. Is it the best idea? Not really. Alright, so I can actually get rid of this. So that's just gonna sit there and languish. I don't really need this right here. We're gonna connect in over this way. So I got spots right here already. I just have to get it over there. Well, our detector's right here, so we're gonna go ahead and get our go back to our default nasty paint, battered armor plate. We're gonna go armored tube here. We're gonna do an armored corner here. We'll do, I gotta get rid of you. I got rid of something, didn't I? I did. I'll fix it in a second. Put you there. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, yes, I did. I did. It's weird. Alright, so now this should all be emptying now. Yep. Okay, cool. That works. So we're plugged up here, top side, above my control cap. Perfect. So now I have these holes to work out. We should go ahead and stow the drills. So we'll go in here and we go piston. Go ahead, reverse U. Rotor. Think I'll get it at 180 degrees, then I'll stop it. We're close enough. There we go, perfect. Give some room to work here, so that's basically the envelope of what I got to work with. And I might actually smooth it out like I got back here a little bit. Not really sure exactly what I'll end up doing. But, yeah. I think this will work. I think this will make me compliant with normal servers. It still does what I need her to do. I just got to fix back over here some. Maybe put some windows or something. Maybe some armored windows like I had before. I'll clean this up some. I'll clean this up some. And I still have that space to work with. I might even put half blocks here. So then I have some of the spacing is taken up and I don't have to worry about it banging in anything. That might be kind of cool. Yeah, that might be... I think I'll tinker with this a bit here. So yeah, this is my attempt at trying to make a standard server compliant ship. Now let's do some. In the current state now, I have no idea how much PCU the ship costs. So let's go ahead and do Control B. What do I got? I won't tell you. So Cadderly rename. Washington Navy Treaty. Here we go. Alright, so we'll copy to clipboard. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, wow, look at that huge drop in PCU. 10,000? Ship was way more than that before. Alright, so that's 10,000. That's 11,000 PCU. Well, what was Cadderly like before that? I'll show you. Yes, this won't have the 21,000 PCU. That's how much she was before that. So I lost 10,000 PCU just by getting rid of all these damn drills. And if I decided to change up the armor scheme, like this is all heavy armor, what if just the leading edge was armor? What if this was light armor? I'd lose quite a bit of PCU off of that. I mean, not a whole bunch, but what's the... Oh, that's one. Oh, it's the same. Okay, never mind. Heavy and light's the same. Yep. But yeah, these are 10 drills, 190 each. So I lost 10,000 PCU just by shredding a bunch of drills off. That's pretty good. So if I wanted to have... then this ship's got a bunch of stuff on it that if this is just a simple mining ship, you wouldn't even properly need. It'd be like, okay, whatever. Like, do I need... Look up here. Somehow I was stuck walking around. Okay. And there's a lot of wasted PCU just on appearance stuff, like all this lighting and catwalks and, you know, detail work like this that really doesn't do anything. It's cool, you know. So if I'm on a server that limits me to 20,000 PCU, I could build one of these and have PCU left over for something else. I can make a plumb simple station to process ore. Or I just say, hey, I'm going to go mine for somebody. I'll bring back a haul, whatever you want, and they pay me something, or, you know, give me uranium for fuel, or I get to use their hydrogen for fueling the ship or whatnot. You know, we'll work for gas. Yeah, so I'm going to tinker with the sum, and I guess I'll talk to you all later. Y'all, thanks for watching.